thought about quitting my new business this week. Procrastination and the lack of progress made me rethink about whether or not I'd made the right decision in the first place. As entrepreneurs, we're full of ideas and ready to start new projects. With the ones that we pursue, the challenge is whether to push through the hard times or deciding when to quit. I'm Harris, and on this channel we explore high-performance entrepreneurship, building a small business, and lifestyle optimization. As an entrepreneur, when you act on a new idea, it's fun, exciting, and interesting. You make a lot of progress in the early stages of building a new business because executing on the idea keeps you motivated and engaged on the task. Then you reach the period between starting your new business and truly mastering the execution of your new idea. Seth Godin calls this period the dip, and it feels like a really long slog. I found myself entering the dip this week. I've been working on my new business for about 3 months with very little visible progress. It started to feel like a slog. However, as Godin explains in his book, also titled The Dip, without the slog, you'll never reach the breakthrough that leads to success. I was faced with 2 options. 1, realize that things aren't working and quit the business to focus my energy elsewhere, or push through the dip, deal with the tough times, and make it through the other side. I've quit 3 different projects over the last 12 months, all of them while entering the dip. I quit because challenges that I was facing weren't worth the potential reward. Quitting these projects enabled me to start my new business. If you're getting value from this video, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button so the YouTube algorithm can work its magic. Thank you very much. Even though quitting is associated with negativity, it can be strategic. It can be an impactful way to navigate your business, your career, and your life. As Seth Godin says, quitting the projects that don't go anywhere are essential if you want to stick out the right ones. Quitting doesn't mean that you're quitting your long-term strategy. It just means that you're giving up on one particular tactic or approach that isn't working. Stephen Bartlett says that quitting is for winners. Knowing when to quit, change direction, to demand more from life, to give up on something that wasn't working out and moving on is a very important skill that the people who win at life all have. However, quitting is never easy. People are scared of quitting because it's acknowledging something doesn't work and needs to change. It's easier to accept mediocrity than it is to quit. But knowing when to quit is an important life skill. In his book, The Happy Sexy Millionaire, Stephen Bartlett included a quitting framework that we can apply to help with quitting. Here it is. I've included a link to that framework in the video description below. Quitting and failure are not the same. Strategic quitting is a conscious decision that you make. You assess the situation and the available options before deciding that quitting is the best move. Failure, on the other hand, means giving up. You've exhausted all your resources and there are no other options available. As Seth Godin says, failing means that your dream is over. After reviewing the situation with my new business and applying the quitting framework, I've decided to push through the dip. Overcoming my current challenges are well worth the reward. The next time you enter the dip, whether that's with your business, with your career, or with life, apply these key takeaways. 1, you have 2 options when you enter the dip: push through or quit. 2, both quitting and pushing through can lead to extraordinary results. The key is knowing when to do each. 3, quitting can be strategic and work in your favor. 4, most people are scared of quitting. 5, quitting and failure are not the same. Fear setting is a useful mental tool for taking action in the face of making hard decisions. It was an exercise developed by Tim Ferriss about 5 years ago. If you want a deeper dive on making hard decisions, whether that's to quit something, to start something new, or to change something, check out this video right here, which is all about fear setting. The video sets out what fear setting is, how fear setting can be used to manage your negative thought, and help to identify when you can use fear setting. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next video.